Welcome back to WWE Supercard. This is going to be episode 67. We're 10 away from my favorite number of 77. And we're going to talk about the team event right now. So this popped up right after PCC ended. I didn't even notice until I checked the team chat or something. So in less than 3 hours, that's another thing I wasn't paying attention to after I saw it, was how soon that it starts. So yeah, there's, no rest for the wicked, I guess you could say. So we're going to take a look at the rewards. I think my team right now, we've got 5 votes for Devon and 4 for Xavier. We haven't got the last guy to vote yet, because we all wanted Devon, and then one of the guys in our team got a Survivor, Xavier Woods, and now he wants that one, so it's become a little bit tough. So, first place team. So there's no 1 to 5. It's just the first place team. We'll get 2 Survivor cards, either Devon or Bubba or Xavier Woods and Kofi. So as soon as as soon as you go down to second place, you don't get the 2 survivors anymore. I think first place should be 2 survivors and a legendary or something. But this 2 to 3, you get a survivor and you get the legendary card. 4 to 50, all you get is the survivor card. So the only way you can get a survivor card in Team PCC or the top tier card is your team needs to place in the top 50. Now it's the same as PCC. A team of everyone at Rare could, in theory, get first place. It just depends on how much they play. I'm not going to be buying title matches or anything like that because there's no point. I'd rather save them for the real events like Ring Domination, Road to Glory, and like that. So then, 51 to 120, Legendary and an Epic. 121 to 225, you only get 1 Legendary. And then, I don't know how many teams there are out there, but these do seem, with some dedication, they'd be quite easy to achieve. As PCC is the best way to get good cards, or cards that you need. If you're just stuck in the epic tier the whole time and you can't win King of the Rings or something, but you just happen to have a legendary from any event, or if you got lucky or something like that, and then they offer you that card, it's going to help you in the long run, so you may as well go for it. And for PCC, to get even if you just want the ultra rare card, you don't have to do much work for it. I think back in season 1, back when I was sick of the game, and we're about to start our brackets too. Back when I was just sick of the game, and I didn't even want to play it anymore. The WrestleMania tier is what brought me back into the game. But I remember the Bray Wyatt and Undertaker PCC that they had. I think I played about 6 games. Something like that. And yeah, they were +5s, but or maybe I played 10 games, something like that. I won 10 games, +5, I was at 50 points. And I think I got an ultra rare and a super rare. And I only had 50 points. That's the thing with PCC. The low rewards, you don't have to try much to get them. Which is it's great, I guess. So we're only a little bit over 500 games away from getting our Diva reward. So I'm sure we're gonna get it at some point in this Team PCC. I'm excited to see how this all works. My team's very excited. I just had to stretch there because I just woke up. And I had to go check. I had to check my King of the Ring because I knew the brackets were starting soon. So I just woke up from a phone call from my dad, of all people. So yeah, I changed King Barrett's thing. I wanted him as a king. See, it shows up that Roman Reigns is procced, boosted or whatever. But it's not. It doesn't highlight anything that he did, and I'm not even sure if he actually did boost. I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to his stats. He was at, I think, 890 or something like that after the boost, but before the tag team boost. I'm sorry that I just yawned again. It's not like me to do while I'm recording. It's usually this keeps me focused, you know. I just get a spray bottle of Visine and just right into my eyes to get them open, get some clothespins, hold up my eyes, make it like I'm straight out of the Clockwork Orange. Which I still need to see. I just know of that scene. That's about it. And I only know of that scene because he's got the same name as me. Okay, so it does actually boost, because he was at like 790. So, yeah, plus the 78, yeah. So, it does actually boost, but it doesn't show up that it does. Like, it just stays as a normal color. I don't know if that's intended or not. Whatever. It's not like it really matters until we have the second Roman Reigns card. But, man, it's crazy that, you know, 2150, like 2,150 people get the event card. Like, I think if they kept it as 850, maybe it would be a bit better. Because, you know, that way, only 850 people, you know, who finish, now it's Road to Glory, will be the ones that get the pro, not, because in theory, all 2,150 people could finish that, that Road to Glory. Well, actually, in theory, they all could. And if you lowered that down to 850, you know, that stopped the amount of, like, PCC pros you're seeing, because I do truly believe the PCC pros should be better statistically than Ring Domination, or Road to Glory cards, because the PCC ones are a lot harder to get, especially if, which is what stopped me from going for the pros in Season 1, when, you know, the top 200 would get pros. It was helpful the first while, like I'd say maybe around the first month, when there was Brock Lesnar, and who was it after that? Damien Mizdow, I think, was the second one. Those were very helpful at the beginning, because you needed them for your decks. You needed to get, it's, whenever a new tier comes out, you want to get the event pros right from the beginning. Like, you want to be able to make sure you don't miss any event pros. That's not to say you can't catch up, but, you know, it was different with the Undertaker card, because, like, they just went straight into PCC with this game, and, you know, like, there was no way anyone would actually be able to be legendary tier for Ring Domination. So, like, you know, the Undertaker, even then, people who do have the Undertaker, people were still learning, you know, how to correctly pro your cards, play levels. There were a lot of bad Undertakers out there. I couldn't tell you the amount of Undertakers I've seen that, you know, they got like 200 less points than the average Undertaker. And, like, I think their proc is like plus 105 for the pro. Something stupid like that. Even in this last PCC, I couldn't tell you how many wrong Finn Balor's or Alberto Del Rio's I saw. Like, you know, the reboot happened a while ago. There shouldn't be an excuse. Like, if you've got an event pro, you should not have an excuse for, of course, there should be no excuse for why you haven't built the card properly. How you didn't, you know, the stats are just, you know, just god-awful. There's no way that it should have happened like that. Like, I can understand if someone has just started the game, like, today, and they're learning. I can understand that. But if you've got event cards and a whole bunch of stuff like that, there's no excuse for it. It's, I don't care how stubborn you are. If you don't go on the forum boards, you don't check out anything on YouTube, you don't go to their Tumblr, their Reddit, none of that stuff. Check the spreadsheet. Oh. That's where my phone was. Oh well. Like, you can be that stubborn, but there's no way that you haven't, when you've clicked improve to level up your card, that you haven't noticed that play level part or tokens. There's no way that they haven't noticed it. Like, I'm glad I accidentally locked my cards into a King of the Ring when this season first started, because I would have been one of the people who ruined my card because I just wanted to level them up right away and combine them. But because I locked them in a King of the Ring like the idiot I am before making any pros, I was able to see that, hey, these are play levels, you know, as they go up, they add on to the stats, we need these. And I saw way too many people with bad loyalty fusions because they didn't know that. They just wanted to get their cards out there as quick as possible. I think we actually do win this one. Yeah. So I think this one's actually going to be it from us after this, because this is starting to slow down by quite a bit. Please don't proc. Please don't proc. Okay, we got lucky there. Because even though Goldust is actually a pretty bad card in Legendary, I think no tokens and max play levels, his power is like 710. This is just awful. That also tells you how bad Mark Henry is, because things like his charisma are like 6 something, fully leveled, all play levels. It's a big ridiculous like that. This is going to be our last game, so I can go eat, wash up, stuff like that, because Team PCC is starting a lot sooner than I thought. I honestly thought it was going to start tonight, not at 3 p.m. So yeah, you're given, how long is that? So you're given about 18 hours or so. Is that right? 12 would be 9 in the morning, 3 would be 12, would be 15. So you get about 18 hours of break in between all the events now to when the next one starts of Team PCC. So then, what is this going to end Wednesday night at 9 o'clock at night, and then Thursday 3 in the morning we're gonna have, you know, the next event. It's just, this is just promoting unhealthy living is the way to look at it, unfortunately. But hopefully they do find a day to take off, or they start taking off more events. That's the way it should be. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Please take care.